How would you feel as a woman if your own blood brother staked you in a bet and lost? This is the story of Sarah Devanan. So Sarah and her brother are orphans. Their father just died a poor man, left them with basically nothing. They have only two options: live with their half brother, who they hate, or go find a maternal aunt who actually happens to be their mother's aunt, their late mother's aunt, who has not responded to any of their letters, by the way. So they say, you know what, we're just gonna show up and tell her we're your niece and nephew and we're here to stay. Unfortunately, when they get there, they learn that the woman has been dead for months and there's already a cousin that has inherited everything. They decide to go back to that half brother of theirs that they hate so much. And so before they leave, Dominic decides to go and have fun for the last time in a casino. In that casino, he just happens to run into this cousin of theirs, and it's hate at first sight. Dominic decides, okay, I'm going to bet. At first, he wins, as is every story with gambling. And after his winning spree, he decides, you know what? I want to chill with big boys. So he's taken to a table with big boys, aka big money, big risks, big gains. And there he meets this lovely gentleman who happens to be our hero, namely Gerald, lovingly Jerry. There is a smart man. He sees this kid, this is how he is. And when he starts to lose, starts to pity him, it's as if he can smell the poverty from him. When the boy loses everything, he decides, you know what, I'm going to do a good deed. I am going to give you everything that you've lost this night if we play one more round and you win. The boy is like, you know what, yes, I'm going to do it, but what does he take? Because he has no money left. A thought comes to him. He decides, you know what, I have a sister. Let me just use her. And he loses. Now he's worried. He is stressed. What is he going to tell Sarah? How is he going to explain it? He's just dying with embarrassment. He is in a terrible state. And this cousin of theirs, Machmon, approaches him and asks, what happened at the table? He tells him everything. Well, I staked my sister and I lost. Next morning, the news is all over. Machmont did not sleep that night. He made sure everyone had it and everyone was talking about it. Our dear Jerry was not actually planning on marrying this woman. Thought this was a game. He did not take it that seriously. Now that everyone was talking, it became serious because it was now a matter of his honor. You know, if you promise something, you have to do it. If you agree to something, you have to keep it. So if he steps down right now, he is going to be called a man who goes back on his word. He does not want that. That's a scandal he cannot afford. His plan is him tell them to leave the country, and then soon enough, all of these things will die down. Dominic gathers the courage to tell his sister what happened. She is mad. She says, you know what, I'm going to take a stroll. When I come back, we are leaving. We are going back home. And she walks off angry. She bumps into Jerry. And Jerry, being the misogynist that he is, grabs her hand. She's like, sir, I have had enough misogyny in my life to last me a lifetime. Don't you dare me. Unhand me, sir. Jerry's taken aback. He is used to women swooning over him, begging for his attention. And then there's this woman who ignores him like he is nothing. And so he is intrigued. He gets to learn that this is Dominic's sister. He says, you know what? Maybe the bet was not such a bad idea after all. He decides to marry her. But she does not take it lying down. She runs away. But Mr. Jerry is not going to let her go of that easily. Of course, his honor is at stake. Remember that. His honor. It is his honor he is trying to protect. Obviously, they get married. She is suddenly the wife of this rich man and she has to go to balls, parties, dress expensively. Dominic is there having to live extravagantly. It actually becomes a blessing in disguise for them. But she is there like, I just married him because he forced me. And he's there like, I just married her because of my honor, the honor of my family, the honor of my family, avoiding scandal, avoiding scandal. Dominic is living large. He's going to parties, falls in love with his sister-in-law. This is the 1800s. It's okay. He gets attacked and almost dies. Everything's going great for him. Then a letter comes, and the one who receives it is Sarah. The letter says Dominic owes someone some money and he should go to some specific place where he can pay. Sarah decided, you know what? I'm going to go there myself, pay this debt, and I'm going to make sure the husband does not know anything about it. He does not want him to worry about her. So she goes. She gets kidnapped. Now we get to learn that this cousin is not actually their cousin. He is a servant who used to work for the late woman's nephew. After the death of the nephew, disguised himself as the nephew and took over everything. Obviously, because he was fake, he was worried a real family member had shown up, so he was trying to get rid of him.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here!
Unmasked, they tell him to leave everything. He runs away, falls off his horse and dies. Now Dominic can inherit everything. Our main leads get to confess their feelings, and they nearly get to an accident because they are showing each other just how much they love each other.
Boring.
That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you keep reading, keep learning, and keep being the better version of yourself. See you next time. Bye.